Hey guys, this is American Flag. So I want to start a series called Mugshots, like North Carolina mugshots or Charlotte mugshots. So it's basically going to be in like the Charlotte and metropolitan area of Charlotte. So you got Charlotte, Cornelius, and all the kind of surrounding counties, kind of Charlotte. And so, like a couple of times a week, we're gonna be looking through the mug shots and just looking at who's getting arrested. Now, when I usually look at this, it's usually like evenly split, like blacks and whites. You have, of course, you're gonna have some Hispanics and stuff. So it's Hispanics, blacks, and whites. They try to make it like racially diverse and stuff, so as not to blame all the crime on minorities. Now, I don't know who's committing most of the crimes. I just checked the crime blotter, but this one seems like kind of out of place because you got a lot of like white folks, and not to say that they don't commit crimes. I'm just saying that for the proportion that minorities are in, um, we commit a lot of crime. Okay, so we just gonna check the mug shots and see who's getting arrested. So it seems like there's a lot of Caucasians this time getting arrested. And what they getting arrested for? Okay, James Lattimore possesses firearm or ammunition by person convicted of certain crimes. Okay, ew, boy, he looked like one of the Duck Dynasty guys from the Duck Dynasty. Okay, Oscar de Jesus Medina. Right, it's not gonna be called Jesus. Wait, Oscar de Jesus Medina, no driver's license. That's not a bad thing. Like possessing firearm or ammunition by person convicted of certain crimes. Why didn't it say convicted of a felony? No, so maybe it's under a felony. Maybe they're misdemeanors, and that's why it says certain crimes. I don't know. Sharia Jackson, probation violation. Okay, it depends on what she did before. See, these you can't really judge that much because you're like, what if they were just jaywalking and they got arrested, you know? And so they got a probation violation or something like that. Who knows? You never know. So I'm thinking by the way she looking is probably substance abuse or larceny, you know, which means stealing things. Christopher Kessin's city ordinance violation, driving under suspended license, possesses methamphetamine. So he's a meth head that doesn't have his driver's license. Okay, which you're gonna get a lot of these people that have driving violations that they don't have their license and stuff like that. That's why you got so many accidents in Charlotte, cause like people is driving around and they're not supposed to be driving around. If you got all those people that violated the driving laws, like the roads would be so much less congested. But I understand why people don't have, that they're breaking the law and they don't have these, and they have this suspended license, everything, and they're not registered and they don't have insurance. It's because everything is so sky high expensive. It's just insane the prices that you're paying in North Carolina. I mean, if you follow the rules, you're paying like at least six, 700 and other fees besides your car note. So that's the crazy part. Okay, that person's invisible. Well, I don't know. Well, she looked like because a lot of these people they look better when they're not like they don't have a mugshot, right? So I'm sure she's on the hot list. Oh, habitual traffic offender, driving under suspended license, driving under the influence. So she's drunk driving. So she's a habitual traffic offender. Why didn't she go to jail for a little bit more than, 10 days in jail? If she's habitual, she should be there for longer periods of time. At least that's what I think. Mason Johnson, Jesus, those nostrils, boy. Look like two football fields goals. City ordinance violation, public disorderly conduct. Okay. Not too bad. City. What is this city ordinance violation? What is it? Be more specific. Jennifer Hoyle, city ordinance violation. God, they is this like maybe I'm thinking it's because of the what's happening is with the ISIS coming in and you got all these Karens and Brads running around with they sign and stuff and they causing the disturbance. So this is probably one of the reasons because ICE was here recently. I'm guessing, because if they only got one thing, right? Malicious injury to personal property. Okay. Raw Trinidad, driving without a license, speeding. You got a lot of traffic violations. William Pendergrass, assault and battery, third degree. Patrice Rogers, possession. She's a meth head. A lot of meth heads. Dean Fabian, resisting arrest. Jesus, man. What happened to his head? It looked like the Thing, like from Fantastic Four. Like, I don't know. Well, anyway, resisting arrest. Trespassing, entering premises after warning. So he probably was at a store or something, and then they called the law on him, and they said, "Listen, you can't go back in there." And he was going crazy. He went back in there, and then they gave him an arrest. Aaliyah Douglas bond revocation. She don't got no wig. Usually they got wigs on. But she don't got no wig. So I wonder what the bond revocation is. Or maybe she violated bond. And so they took it back. Okay. That was dumb. City ordinance violation. Does she look like a one of them protesters, the liberal protesters? She probably could be. Patricia McCormick. Oh my gosh. This is like Timo Maxwell. Domestic violence, possessed weapon during a violent crime. Oh. Anthony Carter, burglary, first degree, grand larceny of $10,000 and under. Okay, so, whoo. He's stealing. Leslie Anderson Finley. She's a meth head, possessed contraband by an inmate in a municipal jail. So I guess she was already in prison and she was caught with more meth. We usually got like 30 to 40, so as you can see, it's 21 out of 32. Brian Banks, assault and battery, second degree. He's a meth head. A lot of white folks are meth heads. Criminal conspiracy, failure to return rented objects. 10,000 and under. Okay, so basically it's stealing, like larceny or whatever. I hate when people they got all these neck tattoos and face tattoos. Like, how you gonna get a job with all that? Like, how you gonna work? So you could know he's a career criminal because he putting all this neck tattoos and stuff like that. Like, you cannot get a job with neck tattoos like that, except at some like maybe fast food joint. So you already setting yourself up to fail. You know what I mean? Ooh, she's pretty hot. Marisol Gomez, but she's a cokehead. Oh, she got that expensive drug habit. She's a cokehead. She ain't dealing with none of that crack or nothing. No, she got to do coke. Harley Manuel, fugitive from justice, possesses Schedule 1 LSD. Oh, he was getting high as a kite. He was getting high as a kite. He was trying to see God. Heather Korn, a meth head, another meth head. You got a lot of meth heads in North Cal. North Carolina. Shane Shawnez, probation violation. Okay. Justin Uden, harassment and stalking. Does this guy look like a stalker? Maybe. Oh, he's stalking chicks. Oh, well, you don't know. He could be stalking a dude, too. So, or children. Yeah. Larissa Buress, probation violation. Okay. Grand larceny of 10,000 and under, malicious injury to real property, driving under suspension. Oh, you look like a bad boy. Like he's like somebody you don't mess with. He's like a budget Matthew McConaughey. You know, there's somebody you don't want to mess with. Sorry, Mr. Dykeman. I ain't say nothing. Case Brookins, failure to appear. Okay, she got some nice eyes. And that's it. That's it for December 1st to December 7th. So the next one we're going to have is like in a couple of days. Or I could do the back dates. Like I'll probably do that because there's a lot of them. So if I want to do one tomorrow, I could do one tomorrow if I want to. So what do you think? This is the flag. I'm out. Don't do no drugs, people. Stay up for drugs and stop doing crime. Peace.